The Story of the Good Fox. An exciting story whose few readers will watch the whole video, eager to know what happens next. Fox awoke and she was very hungry. She wanted some food for her dinner. She walked through the forest to go to the town. Many stores in the town had food. She needed to find a store with food. She met her friend, Crow. He was very hungry, also. She walked by the toy store. She saw balls and boats. She saw planes and trains. But she saw no food. The fox was still hungry and now she was sad. She walked by the clothing store. She saw shoes and shorts. She saw skirts and shirts. But she saw no food. The fox was still hungry and now she was sadder. She walked by the bookstore. She saw books about bats and birds. She saw books about monkeys and donkeys. But she did not see any food. The fox was still hungry and now she was even sadder. The fox walked by the meat market. She saw the butcher chopping meat into thick slices. The fox wished she could have some meat. Meat costs money and the fox had no money. She was still very hungry and very sad. She walked by the bread and cheese store. She saw a woman making cheese. The baker was making delicious bread. The fox wished she could have some bread and cheese. But bread and cheese cost money and the fox had no money. What could she do? She saw a farmer planting apple trees. He looked very tired. She thought, I should go help him. That would be the kind thing to do. The fox ran to the field. She dug holes for the apple trees. She dug the holes very fast and in a very straight line. The farmer was very happy. He said, "Thank you so much. You look hungry. Go buy some food," and he gave her 3 coins. She said, "You're welcome." She put the coins in her mouth and ran back to town. At the bread and cheese store, she bought bread and cheese. She paid the baker 2 coins. At the meat market, she bought a thick slice of meat. She paid the butcher 1 coin. She ran by the bookstore. The books about donkeys, monkeys, birds, and bats were still there. She ran by the clothing store. The shirt, skirt, shorts, and shoes were still there. She ran by the toy store. The train, plane, boat, and ball were still there. She ran into the forest. She was still very hungry, but now she was happy. The fox ran to her den and saw her friend, Crow. He was sad and still very hungry. She gave her friend the bread. She barked to call her kids. They came out and ate the cheese. She ate the meat. Crow ate the bread. Now, everyone is happy and not hungry anymore. She is a very good fox. Moral: be kind, help others. Goodbye, my friends.